All right, folks, welcome back. Christian Griffith here with Pride Roofing and Construction, here to bring you another frequently asked question answer. Today we're going to be talking about insurance policies, specifically the two main policies that we see that our insured or our clients have to cover the losses on their property, RCV and ACV. What does that mean? RCV means replacement cost value. Essentially, in this type of insurance policy, what you've signed up for is that you, as the insured, are going to pay whatever your set deductible rate is, and the insurance will pay for everything else in regards to recovering your loss from whatever damage ensued on that property. In ACV, what that means is actual cash value. What is going to happen here is you're going to get paid for its depreciated value, its degraded value. If your roof is 10 years old, the average lifespan of a roof is 30 years. That means that 1/3 of its life is gone. Thus, the insurance is going to pay you for only those 2/3 of its life. Now, why would we even have differences? Well, generally, your insurance agent is going to offer to you an RCV policy because that's the creme de la creme. That is what you want as a policyholder because you're going to ensure that you minimize your out-of-pocket expense. The cost of whatever damages that happen on your property is going to be summarized into that deductible. But ACV is also offered by most carriers, and sometimes it's the only option that you have. And generally, that's a result of not being able to afford the premium cost that's associated with the creme de la creme or the RCV, or it's because the insurance is not going to offer an RCV policy on this product because it's degraded severely when you purchased it, or maybe it's an obsolete material. Regardless, in RCV, you're going to pay a deductible. Insurance is going to pay for everything else. With ACV, chances are you're going to be paying a significant amount if any time has lapsed since the previous installation of that roof or siding or whenever it was painted and those things were damaged. To give an example to you on how this works, you got client A and client B, both of which have a 10-year-old roof. The average lifespan of a roof is 30 years old, which means that they've been on that property for 1/3 of what their active life would be. Same storm hits, client A has RCV, client B has ACV. Let's say that both insurance carriers deem these to be $10,000 losses. Client A has a deductible of $1,000, but they have an RCV policy. That means for this person that after their claim has been made and all the repair has been completed, they're going to pay $1,000 and the insurance is going to cover the remaining $9,000. Client B, on the other hand, who has an ACV policy, is only going to be able to recover 66% of its cost, which would be $6,667 minus deductible, so $5,667. So they're working with $5,000 and they need to get $10,000 worth of work done, while this person's working with $9,000 and they need to get $10,000 worth of work done. If you're working on a budget or if you've called this claim in, it's important for you to understand what type of policy you have. There's lots of other things that can happen when you've signed up and created your insurance policy. There's riders, there's endorsements, so there's other things that are going to affect the value that the insurance is willing to pay you for it. But these are the main ones, so this is what we wanted to bring to the table. Some of you might be wondering, if I've made an insurance claim and I have an ACV policy, can I just change my policy? Well, unfortunately, you can't. You've already triggered the domino in the sequence of events. You've opened up your claim, thus the policy and all of your reparations. Is that the right word? Reparations? All of your reparations are going to be paid based off of that policy, those endorsements, and everything that you've already agreed to. Can you do this before the next storm? Absolutely. Talk with your insurance agent. If you have concerns about this and you need to stay budgeted, have them work with you on creating a policy that works for your budget in terms of your monthly, quarterly, annually, however you have that set up, and also has a reasonable deductible value. In conclusion, if you're ever in the position where you need to make an insurance claim, what I encourage and what our team is trained to be able to help you do is actually review your policy. If you can't review that on your own and you don't understand those things, your agent is the best resource. Here at Pride Roofing and Construction, we are all trained and educated in the insurance processes. We can assist you. We position ourselves as a homeowner advocate, and what we encourage is all of our clients review their policy prior to making a claim to make sure they understand what they're getting into. If you don't work with us, please make sure you work with a contractor that can provide those same specialty services, or speak with your agent. Like I said, they are the best resource and they'll be able to assist you through making a smart decision if you are ever in the midst of having an insurance claim on your mind. So now that you've learned a little bit about insurance policies, that'll conclude our video. As always, I'd like to encourage a little bit of interaction on these videos. Please like or comment or ask questions that are relevant to you and the particular problem that you're in or that you find yourself posed with. Chances are, if it's relevant to you, it's relevant to somebody else, so no question's a bad question. And let's keep these rolling. Thank you for tuning in.
Hasta la vista, baby.